EF celebration, I will say to you with my best EF English. Last April, I had the darkest day of my life. I left São Paulo with my BE, and but I left my soulmate and my Portuguese behind to pursue my dream. My college advisor and my father convinced me to come to the USA to get my MBA. But before I could apply for graduation school, I had to learn English. I knew that it wouldn't come easy to me. And that's why I chose EF International Language School. I would like to say thank you so much to those people who brought me from only Portuguese to where I am today. I'm glad to be with all of you, my friends, my fellow classmates, my professors, and staff member of this wonderful school, as well and member of the host families here today. My name is Francisco Nilton Salome Daniel. Wow, 4 now. I'm from Luanda, no, Rwanda. As many people have asked me since I got here. FY, for those geography buffs out there, Luanda is the capital of Angola. A World War II, President of the United States, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, also as known FDR, is famously known for saying, the only thing we have to fear, it is fear itself. It was true for me. I was full of fear. My fears about discrimination, rumors of racism, and mostly I was afraid of going through immigration without being able to speak in English. Arrive at EF and come to America was extremely nerve-wracking. But at the end, that anxiety fueled my zeal for learning English, and EF spelled many of others' fears. My first impression was to scream, "Oh my God! I'm going to be living with Latinos, Arabs, multiple Asian and French guy in a Caucasian American host family. Holy cow!" Being African from Angola, this was an unexpected and overwhelming situation. I was worried about what those people might think about sharing a room with a black African. Next day, my friend host family gave me all the rules. We had a wonderful and delicious dinner together as a family. My friend international roommate could explain to me a lot difficult words and pronunciation. During that time, I could not stop asking myself, is it the way all American household treated strangers? It was too good to be true for frightened Nilton. During the early day in class, a European classmate asked me, "All Angola girls are beautiful." And I said, "Maybe you should go to Angola and see for yourself." See, for yourself. Maybe I was a little hard to read. Concurrently, I looked around the school and I saw a lot of Asian students. Many of those girls were very beautiful. Yet, they all looked the same to me. At that time, I had difficulty noticing their individual facial features. Racism was playing out in my head in my classroom. The first day in school, I had a huge headache because I had to introduce myself to my classmates and my teachers. But I still didn't know any English. I realized that time I wasn't the only one in that situation. The Japanese girl sitting next to me was equally afraid, shy as I was. One of our classmates joked that we should get drunk, which might help with our shyness. We tried that, and it didn't work at all. In fact, I showed up later that week still shy and a lot more tired.
Just putting there.
So, I tried to ask a serious questions. I raised my hand and I said, "Teacher." Even though that teacher had already told us his real name. Consequently, he looked at me and said, "Student." I said, "My name is not teacher. My name is Mr. So-and-so. Mr. So-and-so, you know who you are." Lesson learned. At that point, I knew it was going to be a tough road for me. I leaned over my shy friend and I said, "I don't think this guy likes me much." Later, I realized the teacher taught with a sense of humor. After a few months, I was jokingly giving a certificate that read, "You are the student who is most likely to ask the same question again and again and again." I'm still asking the question, why? Why me? Now I know why me. Because I was impatient to wait. I want to learn fast. I want it to come easy. So I just keep asking questions. Big questions and small questions. After asking so many questions, I have to come to know that ignorance is a disease. Judging people based on stereotypes is the worst thing we can do. For example, all Japanese are samurai spirit, are karate. In the beginning, I was ignorant, therefore judgmental. Also, being sarcastic is not helpful when you are trying to make a new friend in a foreign land. This European classmate later updated me that Miss Universe 2011 just so happened to be Miss Angola. Obviously, gorgeous. Over time, all my fears were eradicated at EF. Education First is an excellent school for learn English if one wants just learn English. But for me, much more than this. It's also a great place to learn a lot about other culture and myself. First ended it. We learn more international relations, so we no longer have to believe what the media says about other countries. For example, not all Saudi Arabia are aggressive Muslim and oil monger. I found them to be friendly and easygoing. The exact opposite of public opinion. I had an amazing experience living with my host families. Being placed with these host family was the best thing for me, because I really learned a lot about everyday American culture and English language. Also, I learned what kind of food Americans eat for lunch, like peanut butter and jelly. Wow. Sounds good.
No, it's not good.
How to have America BBQ. And I learned about family structure. In addition, the rules worked well to create a happy atmosphere, especially in international environment. I think that without this excellent course that we are celebrate at graduation today, we wouldn't be able to attend university or to do something great in the United States of America. I would like to thank Maureen, my current host mother, who insisted that I practice vocabulary and diction. She's up there.
Stand up, host mom.
Please, stand up.
It's good.
Doing
Not like mine. Mine's too high.
vocabulary and diction during the last 2 weeks. Also, Joanne, the most difficult names, our advisor, Laura, the teacher of my presentation class, Sarah, the teacher of my reading class, Jennifer, the teacher of my lecture and note-taking class, one of the most important for graduate school. Thank you all so much. My classmates, and I really appreciate everyone who went out of their way to be here today. Thank you very much.